Hello, hello again, and welcome to the new setting. This is the part where you cheer, because I'm cheering inside. As you can see, I have some brand new bookcases, and they look spectacular, and all of my books are lovely, and I'm swiveling because I can sit on a chair now instead of sitting cross-legged. I am very much looking forward to my legs not being numb when I'm finished filming this video. Yes! Now, I know that I promised you all my very first bookshelf tour once I got these beautiful bookshelves up and ready. This is not that bookshelf tour. The simple reason is that I am not finished organizing my books yet. I'm not quite satisfied with how they're laid out. I know that I need to put more knickknacks on there. My salt and pepper shakers are going somewhere on these beauties. So when I'm finished with that, that's when we're gonna do the bookshelf tour. Look forward to it. For now, we're going to do a book haul. And this book haul actually goes back quite a ways to June, because that's when I got the majority of these books, and I got them at the same time as I got these bookshelves, because there was, unfortunately, but also fortunately, a bookstore in my area that was going out of business. That's where these came from. They have had a good life, and now hopefully I will give them a good second life. So, onto the book haul. Stargate Atlantis, Blood Ties. You even see that cover? Stargate Atlantis, Blood Ties. Why did I get a Stargate Atlantis book, you ask me? Because I own the entire series. And I love Stargate. And Stargate Atlantis. And John Shepard and Rodney McKay and all of the characters, and I am basically a little bit of a Stargate Atlantis fanatic. So, I've never read a Stargate Atlantis fiction before. This is as good a time as any to start, right? The Fires of Heaven by Robert Jordan. This is the 5th book in the Wheel of Time series because right down here, can't really see them, but I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 already. I haven't really started reading these yet. I read the first book a couple of years ago, and I'm going to finish the series, but I haven't done it yet. The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the 2nd book of the Mistborn series, and it's by Brandon Sanderson. Those are really the only reasons I needed to buy this book. Ivanhoe by Sir Walter Scott. This one has been on my TBR for ages, since I was about 14. It's about time I read this. And now that I have my very own copy, my excuses are less. Not non-existent, but less. The Horizontal Man by Michael Dahl. Now wait a minute, you might be thinking, didn't she already do a book haul for The Horizontal Man by Michael Dahl back in December? Why yes. Yes, I did. But it is such a good book, and it was on sale that I thought, you know, one of these days I might want to do another book giveaway. In case you're curious, I actually bought 2 copies of The Horizontal Man by Michael Dahl because my sister didn't own one. So now she's got a copy too. Public Enemy No. 2 and The Three of Diamonds by Anthony Horowitz. If I am remembering correctly, these are books 2 and 4, possibly 3, of the Diamond Brothers mysteries by Anthony Horowitz. It was actually kind of a funny story because I was looking at these books, I was considering buying these books, but I knew that I had 2 books from the series already on my bookshelf, and for the life of me I couldn't remember which 2, so I was only going to get Three of Diamonds because I knew I didn't have that one. My sister convinced me to get Public Enemy No. 2 because, of course, if I already had it, I could just give it to her. Fortunately, these actually turned out to be the 2 books that I did not own in the series, so now I have mostly the complete series, and that made me really happy. The Hunchback Assignments by Arthur Slade. I didn't actually own a copy of this book yet, and I needed to fix that. Here it is. And of course, another one for the Owen Colfer shelf. Artemis Fowl, the graphic novel. One cannot simply refuse to buy another Artemis Fowl book. All of these books I bought at the bookstore that was closing. My haul went on a little farther later on. I did go to a thrift store and I found a couple of finds. I got the first book in the Hidden Mickey series by David Smith and Nancy Temple Rodriguez. I have started this book. Totally loved all of the Disney facts and I started reading this book and I felt like I was in Disneyland. Me incredibly nostalgic for Disneyland, so I know that the only time I can really read this is when I'm going to Disneyland because otherwise it would make me very sad. But if it's an anticipation thing, right there. Right there, man. Candleman by Glenn Dakin. This book I read a couple of years ago, and I remembered really enjoying it, and my sister hasn't read it yet, so I thought, what the heck, I'll add it to my collection. I also need to find out if there's a sequel yet, because it's the first book in a series, and I haven't read any more. Last but not least, The Actor and the Housewife by Shannon Hale. I have never read this book, but it's by Shannon Hale, the author of Austenland, Midnight in Austenland, The Princess Academy, and all sorts of other good books. So, already know she's a good writer, might as well give it a try. So that concludes my book haul for now. But as you can see, still a little bit of room in these shelves. So that just means that I have room for more books. Alright, I will see you guys next time. That chair back there, that doesn't really work anymore, does it? I guess I'll have to come up with a new sort of ending.